Hi, everybody, and welcome to my attempt at this week's BBO weekly free instant tournament. Um, Instant tournaments, weekly free. Yes. Um, the boards stay the same all week, so you've got from Friday to Friday to play them. So if you haven't played them yet, try playing them and then come back and watch the video. Um, the one thing that makes this not like bridge that you play in the club is that you have nobody has more high card points than you. You have what BBO calls the best hand. Other people can have the same number of points and better distribution, but nobody can have more points than you. So it's an extra bit of information that you have over and above what you normally have at the bridge table. Mind you, that is 10, 17, 20, 21. I think you'd know if you had 21 high card points that no one could have more high card points than you. This is a very flat 21. We do have some eights, nines, reasonable intermediates. So this is a maximum two no trump opening, but a two no trump opening nonetheless. Three clubs, Stamen. So we do have four hearts. I'll own up to them. I'm not wonderfully convinced for 4-3-3-3, but partner probably has a doubleton. We hope that they're not the same shape. So let's see what happens. Diamond lead looks good. Partner has a singleton, even better. Um, so we'll assign this diamond lead. What's the two? It's either from the four or it's either from four to the queen, or it's a singleton. To some extent, I like to play the 10, which would tempt the queen to cover, but I can't quite afford that if it's from four. So I'm going to play low and see what happens. Essentially for the whole hand, we've got a trump loser, almost certainly. So it'd be interesting when we play the first round of trumps if the queen or jack actually drops. This should leaves not a diamond loser in this hand. We have a club loser, but we can throw a club from dummy on the ace and king of spades, and then we'd have to ruff a spade and ruff a club in dummy. But that certainly looks possible if hearts are 3-2, because we could draw two rounds and then we don't have to lose the lead. They'll have to ruff with their high trump and so on. So we should be able to get two ruffs in dummy if hearts are 3-2. Anyway, we'll play low for the moment from diamonds. The 8 appears. I'm going to win with the jack just because it's deceptive. And I may, if this is 4 to the queen, if I play the king and find that this hand's got 4, I can then lead the 9 and overtake with the 10. So we're going to draw some trumps. If this 2 is a singleton, then this hand's more likely to have 4. So I'm going to play the ace of hearts. Oh, let's have more. I'm going to play the king of hearts first. Jack, the ace. Right, so they've got the queen of hearts as a winner. I don't want to play a heart because I want to trump stuff. So I'm going to basically make them trump with their winning heart. So it'll be the jack of spades. No finesse, I'm just playing ace and king of spades, throwing a club away. And I'm now going to ruff this spade. And I'm going to come to my hand with the ace and king of clubs. Now I can ruff this club. I'm throwing a diamond away, so they may have had 4 to the queen. Doesn't matter. They're basically just going to make their queen of hearts now. There we go. So it was for 10 of clubs. I can ruff that. And my trump and my diamond are good. I can claim the 12 tricks, which should be pretty flat. Yeah, 60%. got no real chance of making any more tricks. Did anybody bid the slam? Yes, a couple of people did. And six no trumps for 100%. Um, some people only making one over trick. Right, off we go to the next hand. Should we have bid more? We opened two no trumps. What did the people who got to six hearts, how do they get there? They opened two clubs rather than two no trumps, and presumably the same was true of the people who got to six no trumps. Well, I didn't like that because my hand was 4-3-3-3-3. Yeah, one diamond, partner, got 15 high card points. A six card heart suit was not very good. We've got a good diamond stop. I always like when I've got 15 to 17 points and a stop in their suit to bid overcall one no trump. And I think I am going to do that here. I'm going because otherwise I'm kind of in between. Two hearts would be a weak jump overcall. Three hearts would be preemptive. One heart would be, the robot would play this as 5 plus hearts, 8 to 17 high card points. But I'm going to be, what am I going to want to do after my partner's next call? My heart, my hearts aren't that good. They're a six card suit, but they're not very good. So I'm going to overcall one no trump. Partner says two no trumps, which is transfer to clubs. So I will bid three clubs. And that's where part we're going to play. And we'll see whether that's better than playing in hearts. Well, it may or may not be. Let's see what happens when we play. The ace goes up there. So spade coming back now, the ace of diamonds. Two of diamonds. Is that from the queen? Well, if I go with the king, I can eventually get rid of a loser on a heart. I'm going to take the finesse. Right, so no diamond losers. So now I've got a diamond entry to my hand, a spade entry to my hand, and a club entry to my hand. So I'm going to just see if I can do anything with the hearts. Probably can't, but maybe if they're 3-3, there's a chance of setting up a long heart trick to throw some spades away. There's the king of heart. Need the clubs to break nicely as well, but there's the jack, doesn't look good. Almost certainly 4 to the 10 in the west hand. I'm going to rough a heart now. Queen of clubs. Throw my losing spade away as I expected. Oh, no, because dummy had 6 and I had 2. That was 8. So I miscounted. So now there are no more trumps out. I can come to my hand with the king of diamonds and lay down the ace of hearts, throwing a spade away, and leave another heart. That's their last heart because I had 6 and dummy had 1. That's 7. So they had 6 and they broke 4-2. So that's it. I can rough that. And now I can cross to the ace of spades. And on the 10 of hearts, I can throw the jack of spades away. And 3 clubs plus 2 is 100%. Three hearts was one off. So whether that proves there's anything in my idea that you should always overcall one no trump if you have 15 to 17 points to stop in their suit and no void, I'm not sure. But anyway, it worked this time. We've got 14 high card points, 6 card diamond suit. It's a singleton king of spades. This is not great. There's a chance they may be able to outbid us in spades, but we do have 14 high card points and a spade, which comes fourth. This is because of the best hand rule, we can apply the law of 15 here. The law of 15 says if there are 3 passes round to you, you should add your number of points to your number of spades. And unless that comes to 15, you should pass because whoever has got the spade suit is likely to win the, the bidding if the points are reasonably evenly distributed. And here we know they are reasonably. But we got enough here to open one diamond. One heart there. A partner's got 4 spades. Exactly 4 spades. They would bid one spade with 5. And there's a heart there. One no trump from East. Are they really going to make one no trump? They're showing diamonds here. They don't have hearts. They probably have spades because oh, 9 to 11 high card points. Well, partner's got 6 plus 5 plus high card points. So the points are reasonably evenly distributed. What are our chances of beating one no trump? I think they're reasonably good. And that would be 200. Obviously, if they make it, that's going to be 180 to them, and that'll be a top to them. Most people are bidding 2 diamonds on my hand, but this says 18 to 21 high card points, which I don't have. And yeah, a robot would likely to pull it. So I'm just going to pass and see what my partner says. 2 hearts, pass to my partner. Double says I got biddable hearts. Don't really have biddable hearts. East doesn't have heart. East got 2 minus hearts. East isn't ruffing hearts. They don't really have a source of tricks. Let's see if I double. Will partner pass if I double? Yes. All right. Now all we've got to do is beat 2 hearts and the Queen of Diamonds. I like that lead. Fortunately, it looks that it may be a doubleton. But I'm going to take, or even a tripleton. But we don't mind forcing West here. Um, will they take the finesse? No. And the diamond. Will they take this finesse? Yes. Right, I think it's time to play some more diamonds. Our partner can trump clubs. Excellent. Um, do I want to? Well, I will rough this spade. Right. Partner's roughing clubs. Um, that's fine. But let's force this hand again. Um, And to rough high and partner rough a club. So make sure we get them two off. I don't know if we could have done better than that, but it's 100% anyway for beating them in two hearts. Two diamonds plus one. Oh, I think we could have got them three off, but the double was enough to get us a good score. One diamond, one heart. I've got 15 high card points. The robot plays sandwich, no trump. Let's see. No, it means that it does show this sort of hand. Do I want to bid this sort of hand, though? I've only got bare 15. 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3. Partner couldn't overcall anything over one diamond. They're in a forcing situation. They're going to bid some more. So I'm going to pass and let them. One no trump. Well, I don't think I can do anything more. Partner's probably going to lead a spade. Well, actually, they're probably going to lead a club. No, they lead a spade. All right. Five of spades. The robot leaves fourth highest from four to nothing. But rule of 11 says 5 from 11 leaves 6. If it's the fourth highest, there are 6 cards higher than the 5 outside of North's hand. And 2 of them are there. 2 of them are here. So 2 of them are here. I'm going to try the 9 or the king because partner led low from ace. This hand has shown the one no trump rebid is 12 to 14 high card points. And they opened a diamond. So if we were to give them the ace of diamonds, that gives them another few points outside. And that hand bid hearts. So they're going to have something in clubs. Looks like they're going to be able to run clubs, doesn't it? Do I need to go up with the king? What this hand just has the ace. Partner would have from Queen Jack 10. From Jack 10, XX would they have led Jack 10, 8, 5. They would have led the 5, I think. So then in that case, if partner has Jack 10, 8, 5, I need to play the 9 to force the ace. If partner has the ace, has ace something something 5, I've got to play the king and set up my diamond trick in a hurry. West can only have 3 points in hearts and 4 points in diamonds, 1 point in spades. That's 8. So they have to have at least the ace of clubs and very likely the ace king of clubs. If they have the ace king of clubs, then and the ace of diamonds, they can't have the ace of spades. Now, I'm going to play the king of spades just because, and they don't have the ace. Now I have to set up diamonds in a hurry. Partner doesn't seem to have the ace of diamonds. If I lead the 5 of diamonds, I'm worried the robot with ace 10 will finesse and will have given away a trick. The robot's supposed to play attitude signals here. So a low one says they don't like diamonds, but could they have ace doubleton of diamonds? Would this hand duck the ace of diamonds if they had ace king X of clubs? I don't think so. They had 6 diamonds. If the partners have ace doubleton of diamonds, this hand would have to have 6 diamonds. Are they rebidding one no trump? I don't think so. I'm going to play the Queen of Diamonds and see if they've got. I thought they might well have the ace. Here come their clubs. They do have ace, king, X of clubs. So we have two discards here. So it turned out with ace, king of clubs and the ace of diamonds, that's 11 points. So they could, I don't have the ace of spades, but they could have the king of hearts. So I have to find two discards here. So I can disboard one spade discard because I think partner's got the ace of spades to in with. And the nine of clubs, am I going to throw a diamond or a heart? There's a singleton diamond there. So this hand undoubtedly has diamond winners. So I'm going to throw the five of diamonds away. Comes the queen of spades, which hopefully is going to partner's ace. Um, this hand would have bid, yeah, this hand doesn't have a spade, so it may have the king of hearts. And a diamond. I don't want to cash a diamond because they've got the king of hearts they get in. I'm going to leave the four of hearts. The partner has the king of hearts. Excellent. They're leading the 10 of spades. Diamonds. Oh, it wasn't. That was silly. I was thinking the 10 of spades was a winner. 0% for that. Absolutely right. Holding them to 90 was 67%. That was stupid. I was miscounted the spades, not keeping track that Robot had the jack. We could have done an awful lot better. We could have beaten it. That was entirely my fault, not the robot partner's fault. I thought partner spade was a winner, in which case, you know, I could certainly have held it to 90 just by throwing the heart away. But right, got some catching up to do. 12 high card points and one spade. So this is a hand which I should pass, and hopefully it all gets passed out and we get a good score. 82% for passing out. Yeah, because we don't have spades. They have spades. People go having to bid over two spades. I'm getting too much. We can make three diamonds for a good score. That was a rule of 15, which normally applies in fourth position in real bridge, when you're playing proper bridge, but when you're playing this best hand tournament, it applies in any position. So, although we had 23 points between us, we couldn't do anything. They had the spades. So we have another interesting hand here. 12 high card points, 6 hearts. We don't have the spades. So again, I would pass on this hand, accept that I'm going to open it 2 hearts. Really, this hand needs to play in hearts. Right, okay, we'll see that we've got the points of 2020. Neither of them could bid. This hand couldn't bid over 2 hearts. But likely the spades could be in this hand. There are no roughing values in dummy. I thought the nine might appear from there. They've probably got nine jack. So four probably wasn't a singleton. We hope it isn't. We're drawing a trump. We're going to draw some more trumps when we get back to our hand. Should we get back to hand with the ace of clubs, or should we try the king of diamonds? Well, I don't think we do much about this club loser. Even if we can set up a long diamond, we're unlikely to be able to get to it. We want them to play spades, essentially. Could that have been a singleton diamond led there? That's our only worry. This hand has queen, jack, nine, two, six, wouldn't it? Which might have given them a two diamond opening. I think we want them to play the other suit. So I think I'm going to take a chance that the diamond was not a singleton, and it wasn't. So now I'm going to draw their trumps. Very often people, when they've got weak trumps, don't draw them. And you know, you're taught you expect to draw trumps when you've got high trumps. But if you don't draw their trumps, they could set up a cross ruff and make all their trumps separately. So you need to make them draw trumps and make them play two trumps on every trick. We had six, there's one in dummy, that's seven. So they had six of them. We'll throw a spade for now. And we've seen four of them go. There's a club, put the eight on, no, play low. We'll see if they play low. They do, that's sad. We'll take our ace. Let's see if we can draw any more trumps. Queen from there. So that looks good. Our 10 is now the biggest trump. Club away. And that's it. The trumps broke 3-3. Excellent. Now the 10 of spades appears. Is there any point in playing low? Only if there's ace singleton spade here. The robot now underleads aces a bit more than it used to. But we'll try not with a great deal of hope. Would have made no difference. Here comes their king of clubs. Will the queen of clubs come next? No, their winning diamond comes next. 10 of diamonds is good, but doesn't matter. I've just got the three trumps. Down one. 60%. Two hearts minus one is very common. I don't know if people open two hearts. No, they open one heart and they get to two hearts. Now, what people did open two hearts? People went more than one down, or they made one no trump, which was better. So we did best. So opening two hearts worked well there. We're in second place now on our own, with two boards to go. We've got a nice 14 high card points, a 5-card suit, a couple of tens. I'm going to upgrade this to a one no trump bid. Right. And we're reading diamonds. And partner's got a spade stop. Have they underled the ace of diamonds? It wouldn't have led the 10 from the ace. We'd like to get to dummy a couple of times to lead clubs. If I go up with the queen, this hand will go up with the ace and probably carry on with diamonds. But I play low. I don't think they'll play the ace. So I'm going to discourage them from playing diamonds by showing that I've got the jack. And now I'm going to see if I can get two entries to dummy and spades. No, it's sad. But they played the king of clubs for me. That's very nice. So I'll take the ace. And I'll lead the jack of clubs. There's the queen and the nine's gone. So my clubs are all good now. I've got the ace of spades in dummy. I'm going to win the 10 of clubs. I'm going to lead the king of the, the queen of hearts. And I'm going to take the ace and lead a diamond. Spade from dummy and the king. Cash my two clubs. Throw a heart to start with. But throwing spades. I'm going to throw another club. Um, we I had two spades. Dummy had four. That was six. So they had seven. And two of them went on the first round. And that's the third one they've discarded. So that's the fifth spade. So they've got two spades left. I'm going to throw the seven of hearts. The nine of hearts appeared from there. I'm hoping that this hand's had to keep two spades and has the jack of hearts. I'm going to leave the spade nine. So this hand's still got a spade. I'm going to leave the eight of hearts. And no, they haven't. So the jack drops, and there we go. We come to nine tricks, 96.4%. We gave them the chance to go wrong, and they did. We're still in second place, which means that the person that I'm chasing is this person who got, I think, who got 150 there, probably. There might not be, it might be the one who got 78. But that is Bill 1357, probably. Right, on to the last hand, 71%. Let's just see if we can get up to the top. One diamond by West, one spade by partner. We pass from East, no double. So would have done. And we've got 14 high card points and 5 hearts. And what does 2 hearts show? 9 to 13 total points. I think we're a bit more than that. We've got ace jack there. 2 diamonds, though, says I've got 3 spades. Good support in spades. And 3 diamonds would be a mixed raise of spades. And what's 1 no trump mean? 2 minus spades, 9 to 11 high card points. So 2 no trumps. I've got a likely stop in diamonds, 2 minus spades, 12 to 14 high card points. I suppose that's what I've got. So I better bid it and see if partner can show 6 spades or something interesting. No. Right. So we get a heart lead. Partner's got 6 not very good spades. I would have liked them to bid 3 spades there. We looks as though 4 spades was a reasonable contract. Um, so partner's got 10 points and we've got our 14. So that's 24 points. So most of the points are with West. East doesn't have very many. They might, yeah, they have less than 6. I think, although if they don't have a spade stop, they might have not been able to bid 1 no trump. 7 from 11 leaves 4. Well, I can see four of them. So if it's fourth highest, the nine of hearts will win. If it isn't, um, then it's from shortage. Um, I want to win in dummy, and if the ace of hearts appears here, the king of hearts appears here. Right, they haven't got almost all the other points are going to be with West. So the king of spades is with West in particular, because if East had the king of spades and the king of hearts, they would have bid one no trump over um, one spade. So I'm going to make the trick, lots of tricks here, we need to set up dummy spades. And there we go, they're set up. I presume we're going to cash some hearts here. Here's the jack of hearts. They have the jack and the 10. They did. I could have played the 9 and it would have been the winning play. I can afford the 5 of clubs. Um, right, so there they are. They're giving me the spade trick. I've got to throw something away. The 8 of hearts is a winner. 6 of hearts is a winner. I haven't got an entry to my hand. And so the difficulty is I've got to find 4 discards on the spades. Um, and so I think what I've got to do is throw a heart, throw a club, and throw 2 diamonds and play a diamond to the king so that my queen of diamonds is set up. I'll still lose a club. Um, so I expect I'm going to make 9 tricks here. So I'm going to throw a club away. I've got to keep 2 clubs so that if I exit with a club, I make 2 tricks. So I'm going to throw a diamond away. I can't exit with clubs because that they could set up a longer club then. Um, Although they opened 1 diamond, so their diamonds are longer than their clubs, but they could be 4-4. So yeah, if I if I throw a club away, these hearts are good. If I throw a club away, and lead the queen of diamonds, this hand has to duck. Right. Yes. So that's a better line is to throw a club away and play the queen of diamonds from dummy, which would create an entry with the king of diamonds if I keep one. But I have to throw up a heart away anyway. I've only got 1 good heart. I can only afford to keep 1 good heart. So I'll throw a heart away. They've thrown another club. Um, right. So now we come to the moment of truth. I do. I'm going to throw the 8 of clubs. They're going to have to come down to 4 cards, which I think will be the ace jack of diamonds and the king and another club. So hope it's the jack. So I'm going to give them a diamond trick, which they may duck. They do. Let's hope he's got King Jack. Well, he's got King Jack of clubs. Um, well, so I'm going to give them their ace of diamonds now. I've only got clubs. So he's playing the king, gets my queen, and I've got to give them the clubs 89. I could have done better, I think. We'll just have a look at that at the moment. Let's see if that moves us up at all. No, keeps us in second place very slightly, and it was this one. Let's just see on this last hand if I could have made an extra trick there at the end by just counting a little better by throwing my heart and keeping a club. I think I could. I'm sure I could. Well, I export this, I'll show you what I should have done. And we'll play it through till we get to that end position. So the heart lead, I could have made more by playing the 9 of hearts to start with, and that would have forced the king. I didn't think they'd led 7 from Jack 10 7. That seemed unlikely. When the ace, we know that the king of spades is going to be here. They cash their 2 heart tricks, setting up our hearts, but we don't have an entry to our hand. So they exit with the spade to leave us in dummy. There's the 10 of spades, which I can throw on which I can throw a diamond. The 9 of spades, in which I throw one of the hearts. But look what happens now if I so that says if I played the 7 of spades, I'm now equals because they can choose what to throw away. To make the over trick, I have to leave the queen of diamonds now, which they have. So at this point, if I lead the queen of diamonds and I make an over trick, if the robot goes up with the ace, I've got an entry to the winning heart. And if they duck, then they can cash the spade and they have to. So if they duck, so if they win, then I've got an entry, king of hearts is an entry to this here, and I've got the ace of clubs to get to the 7 of spades. So if they duck, I've won in dummy, and now if Gib, I have to lead the 7 of I lead the 7 of spades. This hand's pretty relevant, and now do I throw? I throw the. I have to throw. I'm sure it would say I have to throw the 8 of hearts away. I can throw the king of diamonds away because this hand has to win the diamond. But I throw my winning heart away, and this hand's stuffed. Whatever it does, they throw the jack of diamonds away. This hand exits with the 6 of diamonds, and this hand has to lead away from the king of clubs. They throw the jack of clubs away. This hand plays the ace of clubs and comes to the queen. So either way, we come to one more trick. So I misplayed that at the point. I had to play the queen of diamonds 1 round earlier than I did. So I almost got it there. And would that have been enough to making, well, somebody made 3 no trumps. Who was that? It was the one that won, made 3 no trumps. So it wouldn't have been enough to win. They did very well. They got 100% for bidding and making 3 no trumps on that hand. They just bid 3 no trumps, opposite partners 1 spade. Well, and I wonder what lead they got. The 7 of hearts, so he put in the 9. Yeah, when you can do it with the end play at the end as well. That gets you an extra trick, and then you've got an end play at the end as well. Okay, well, I hope you found all that interesting and useful. And if so, please do subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave any comments, as we always say. And I hope to see you next week. Bye.